Hello, sup? Oh, hey y'all, this is BDH 93 here, and I'm bringing you guys another chess video. Why not? This is so much fun. I love making these chess videos. I hope you guys like watching them. To me, they're a lot of fun, and I hope you guys enjoy. I'm gonna just do a quick thing, just yeah. Okay, perfect. Okay, so this time I'm on the white side. I think the last game I was on the black side. Yeah. So I start off with my normal E4 opening. To me, that's normal opening. So it counters with kind of a Sicilian type opening. Sicilian defense, really, if you guys want me to, I'll be more than happy to do a fire on some offensive, defensive, some really good chess stuff from a very good chess player and his master who can play. So I go knight, F4, F3, get my knight debuff. Woohoo! He goes knight to C6, just because it's more of a defensive thing. It's more defense when you open up on the C side and stuff. So I bring on my other knight, because that's a little more defensive. So now I have both my knights about. He comes out with a G6, setting up to in channel, or it's something channel that bishop. So whatever, put that bishop in the corner. Basically the best way to put it. Put the bishop in the corner. Bishop in the corner. Bishop in the corner. We like bishops in the corner. So moving on, I go C4. Alright, this is my normal Bobby Fischer type trap opening, which is it seems to work really nicely. So, brings out that, especially this Bobby Fischer trap opening that I like running a lot of the times is great against defenses like this. A person who's really defensive, because this is a really aggressive opening. So I go knight to G5. Really strong move here, because I put a ton of pressure on the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 7. I always can never count. So the G7 square. I put a ton of pressure on that G7 square. Put a lot of it on there. I can take with the knight and fork him. I can take with the bishop and put him in a check. I have a lot of options that I can do right there. But he decides to block me, which is a great idea. Love the idea. So I go with that block that he did there. He's also threatening my knight that's on the G5 square. So I open up the pawn to D3. The reason I open it up there is so I can leave my knight sit there. My knight can sit there, because if he wants to take it with his queen, my bishop sitting down in the little area that it's sitting in, can take it back. So that knight is now protected, which is great. I love it. Yeah. Ooh, pardon me. So he does an A6 move, so he's setting up to go to B5. B5. Oh, I can't do these. I can't do these. Well, B5, or whatever it wants to be. So he can threaten my bishop, which is a smart move, blah blah blah. But I see that coming. I knew he was going to do that. When people open up with that one, I know for a fact they're going to do that. So that's why I went to the A4, just to play counter. So now he plays the knight to F6 square, getting ready to cancel, because there's a ton of pressure right there. But the problem with canceling is he puts pressure back on the other side. So I go queen to C3. The reason I sit there is because queen's nicely open. Queen's now developed in the game. It's sitting in a nice little area, nested on my side of the board, and it looks nice. So he goes knight to E5. This is a very good move on his part, because it threatens my queen, it threatens my bishop, all in one. It forks it, so which is really strong, and makes it so I have to move one of them, and so I move up one. How did I say? I was going to say over one. And I move up one, so that it threatens him, so he has to move it now. Make him move back to how I make him move. So he just takes my bishop, which I knew that he was going to do that, so that's why I took him. So now those two pawns are basically stunned. Well, not really stunned, but just sitting there. So now he castles, which, good move, I'm not going to complain. So now I'm threatening that bishop, that knight. I almost said bishop, it's knight. Threatening the knight. Okay, and so reason I threaten a knight, I don't like where it's sitting, and with it sitting there, it's making it so I can't go to the h7 square. I want to be over on the h7 square for a checkmate. So he goes to h5. I'm like, okay. So I go queen to h4, which makes a lot of sense. He takes me right there with the bishop. Recently takes me with the bishop. Free piece. Why not take a free piece? Totally makes sense. I come up and I'm threatening him again, which, yeah, kind of, that pawn that was there earlier, that was threatening that knight earlier, is now gone, so now he can just put his knight right back where it was, which he does that. Now I go to knight to c to e4. The reason I do that is I want him to take me here. I want his knight to take me so that I can put him in checkmate on queen to h7. That's what I want to do, with putting it right in the corner of that king. He puts me in check. I'm like, okay, I'm doing a little bit of a delay tactic. Yeah, move my knight away. Yeah, I understand. So I'm just going to block you, threaten your queen, do something. Now you have your knight and your queen threatened, and this isn't looking at all good for you. So here goes queen to d8, which basically you just moved it right back where it was, which is just like pathetic. You just wasted a move. Don't waste moves, okay? Now I take it. Reason it was either going to be either he takes me or I take him. I don't care. I got him in checkmate next move no matter what. So he takes me, and that is checkmate right there. He can't take me. I can't take him. He can't take anybody. So that was basically the game right there, which is awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in another video. Well, we'll get to that in a little bit. Time for a little bit of a talk. Since I have some time before my headset. Well, I do have a new headset, so it's not going as bonkers, but I always like to keep it under 10 minutes. Try and keep it under 10 minutes because that's how long as my attention span is. So, this was a very good game. I knew if I could get that knight away, I had him. So, when I made it so that it was down to his knight, it was going to be game over no matter what. So, which kind of sucks for him. So, sorry, dude, but that's how it goes. So, that was a fun game. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will make more videos if you guys want me to do certain things on like Sicilian defense, Bobby Fischer opening, certain things like that. I'll be more than happy to do them. You guys just have to leave a suggestion, leave a comment, leave whatever you want down in the comments below. I read every single one of them, so feel free, and I will get you guys back in another video. So far 2 wins in a row for me. Woohoo! We'll see how long that streak keeps up for. I will post any type of video that I think is really good, even if it was a win or a loss. And that's under, I hopefully try and make it under 30 moves, because when he gets into those 30 moves range, it just gets, the middle of it just turns into a boring type thing, and I don't really like that. So I hope you guys really enjoyed. So this was 17 moves, so see you guys in another video.